Okay, so I'm here today with Ben Eccles.
Hello.
Member of the ensemble for Electrified the musical.
Indeed.
How did you think last week went?
I think last week went really, really well. We learnt the song and we also cast the whole show, which took a while, but we managed to do it and it went really well. Yeah.
Good stuff, good stuff. Are you looking forward to this week?
I'm looking forward to this week, yeah. I mean, we're going to learn some more songs, I'm hoping. Get to work on our characters now that we know what we are. We're making lots of good progress, so yeah.
I'm here with Dan Newby, writer and performer of Electrified the musical. So Dan, tell me about your process last week. How did you find it?
It's difficult. To say we have a cast of 16 women and 3 men, it's finding the balance between being able to create a storyline that encompasses that whilst not making a story that is deliberately made for that cast. We've had difficulty in terms of the era that we're setting it in, 1882. We're trying to, because when we were doing the research, we were looking at sort of events that came throughout, interesting things from the 1900s, and then you had early 1800s. And it was really just sort of trying to make sure we had something that chronologically worked in 1882 without jumping too much around to confuse the audience. So we're sort of setting it, Savoy Theatre is one of the basic 3 lines we have. So we have Gilbert and Sullivan, the magic duo, doing their 8 comic operas. They're going to be rehearsing for Iolanthe. And then we also have the Dimmock household, which was the gardener from Lord Salisbury and Lady Salisbury's Hatfield House, the inquest there, and how he was electrocuted. So we're picking up a few storylines. We've kind of got a solid Act 1 and Act 2 together. But yeah, we'll kind of go from there.
Cool, sounds good. I can't wait for the rest.
I will do all the things a woman has to do. So that if you would happy me, don't grumble at your wife. For no man can imagine what a woman has to do.
Okay, so I'm with Lottie Bourne.
Hi.
Hi Lottie.
Hiya.
Who are you playing?
I'm playing Elizabeth Dimmock, who is in the working class household, along with Dan Newby, who's playing Ruth, and Hannah Turner, who's playing Mary. Lack of men, of course.
Do you think that's affecting the production?
No, I don't think it is at all. I'm very ambitious to have all female casts in most productions. I think, because you had Shakespeare with an all male cast, why can't you have it for female? But I don't know, I think there's some sexism involved in the Victorian times, so you need to show the dominance from the men. But I don't know, if we did have less men, like no men, then it could have been a woman's account. But I think obviously if there are more men, you could have more dynamics with relationships. But the Elizabeth Dimmock not having a husband or any male present kind of shows the struggles of a working woman. So I think that kind of works as a nice dynamic, and showing that she's independent. It shows that she's kind of struggling, and then it kind of is a nice contrast with the upper class family, the Salisburys, who are in such luxury.
Fair. So obviously we've decided that females are going to be playing females and the males vice versa.
Yeah.
I suppose that supports what you've just said, really. Do you think we should have had females playing more different roles?
It really depends, because sometimes it's quite good, but I can understand why artistic direction is not choosing to do that, because it can be quite comedic, and with the concept they're trying to deal with, we want it to be quite dramatic and serious, and at the same time educational, and not just comedic, and it might just turn pantomime, especially when you've got music involved. So yeah, but it's only because I've had experience in all-female casts, and it's always really fun to do. But it's also nice to have male tones in the harmonies and stuff like that. Like if we didn't have that, I feel like we'd only have 2 or 3 women that can go only low alto, not even touching tenor. But having the men kind of adds a dynamic, I think, anyways.